It's time now for the Peter Chill 11 o'clock news for this Tuesday night, April 14th, 2015. Good evening, everybody. I'm Peter Wiggins here. Your 11 o'clock news headlines there, and our top story at 11 o'clock here is in Washington, where the White House, we landed on Tuesday, said that President Obama would sign a compromise bill given Congress a voice on the proposed nuclear accord with Iran as a Senate Foreign Relations Committee and a unanimous agreement. On one side of the crowd of Republicans trying to look their presidential, as on the other side as a lone Democrat trying to look normal, as there was Senator Marco Rubio, Republican of Florida, seeking to appear statesmanlike at a rally on Monday evening as he joined the panel. Cuba has welcomed a fair U.S. decision to remove its from a list of state sponsors that terrorism senators should have never been on the list in the first place. In Washington, the Senate on Tuesday approved the sweeping changes in the way Medicare pays doctors cleared a bill for President Obama and resolved an issue that has bedeviled Congress and the Medicare program for more than a decade. Gross domestic product rose 7% in the 3 months in China front March from a year earlier, the Statistics Bureau in Beijing said Wednesday, much of the media estimated economists. Nigeria's president-elect says he will rid the nation of tourism, but 33,000 displaced Nigerians at the Manawa refugee camp in neighboring Cameroon did not foresee an imminent homecoming. In Mogadishu, Al-Shabaab Islamic militants attacked a government building housing 2 ministries in the Somali capital on Tuesday, set out 2 big buses before gunmen stormed inside, killing at least 10 people, police and rebels said. Centennial, Colorado, after a month of delays, jury selection ended late Tuesday in the trial of James E. Holmes, who was accused of killing 12 people and injuring 70 during a shooting rampage at a Colorado movie theater. Shocking dashboard camera videos released by a 40 Disney Arizona show a patrol car crashing into an alleged armed suspect who, as police said, had been on a day-long crime spree. Dozens of participants in a march intended to protest police violence were arrested on Tuesday as the demonstrators crossed the Brooklyn Bridge and caused major delays there during the evening rush. Honolulu, the Pentagon said Tuesday they will resume and try to find remains of nearly 400 sailors and Marines killed when the USS Oklahoma sank in the bombing of Pearl Harbor. Never may be and won't be protesting at East Park in Midtown, Kansas City this evening in what expected to be a big rally for better pay and unionization as workers rally for $15 an hour and even $15,000 on April 15th. Chinese e-commerce site Alibaba Group Holden will inject its online pharmacy businesses into the company's Hong Kong listed healthcare arm in a $2.5 billion deal as the group seeks new opportunities in China's fast-growing healthcare. Percy Sledge, the R&B singer whose soulful ballad of eternal love and rejection when a man loves a woman topped the charts in 1966, died on Tuesday in Baton Rouge, Louisiana at the age of 74. The Tribeca Film Festival is going back to its roots as the 13th anniversary of its 13th annual edition of that kicks off Wednesday. The event, founded real violence, Lower Manhattan awake 9/11, is renewing its emphasis on the eponymous neighborhood after years. Cape Canaveral, Florida, SpaceX launched a shipment of groceries in the International Space Station on Tuesday, including the first special make for transport orbit. Dark matter may have been having a bigger impact on the universe than previously thought after scientists found the signs of the first signs that interact with something other than gravity. Divorcees are more likely to have a heart attack than appears most stay married. U.S. research suggests an illness of 15,827 people showed women were worse affected and barely reduced the risk they were married. Alright, take a look at New England's alerts here at 11:04. An off-duty police officer retrieved a smoke relation from trying to alert residents in Boston North End as 2 firefighters were treated. It was on an occupied 4-story brick building with apartments and fire contained in floors 3 and 4. This roof did collapse as chief estimated damage at $1 million. Peter Channel News Time, 11:04. Take a look at the traffic situation here. And smooth sailing now west byways and wing there. We're seeing a few slow spots here. 93 in the northbound side of South, especially slow from Mass Ave, all the way out to Store Drive. Store Drive and on the westbound side. It is slow from Levy Connector all the way out to Longfellow Bridge and Callan and Sumner Tunnel, slow in both ends in East Boston. And the Mass Pike on the westbound side, slow from Boston University all the way out to Dawson Burton tolls here. But otherwise, a smooth sailing commute here on this late Tuesday night here. And then still on SL4, experiencing minor delays due to traffic on the Career Rail. Looking good in MTA Ferries of smooth sailing. Peter Channel News Times now 11:06 here on this late Tuesday night here, and it is. Time now for a weather report here. Our current conditions here in North Massachusetts at 11:06. 50 degrees at temperature with first skies. Humidity 71%. Wind speed is calm. Barometer 3.10 inches. 2.5, 41 degrees and visibly at 10 miles an hour here. Okay, current conditions around the region here. 59 degrees in Boston, 57 in Blue Hill, 51 in Bedford, 54 in Beverly and Lawrence, 57 in Fitchburg, 54 in Worcester, 55 in Norwood, 51 in Taunton, 51 in Bedford, 55 in Marshfield, 52 in Plymouth and Provincetown, 51 in High, that's 40 in Nantucket, 52 in Buckon, 54 in Newport and Providence, 55 in New York City, 55 in New York Slip, 51 in Montauk, 52 in Bridgeport, 53 in New Haven, it's 60 in Hartford, 57 in Springfield, it's 54 in Worcester, 57 in Fitchburg, 48 out in F-Hall, 55 in Albany, it's 54 in Silver Springs, it's 53 in Bennington, 39 in Brown, Vermont, 45 in Rutland, Vermont, 39 in Lebanon, New Hampshire, 46 in Keene, New Hampshire, 43 in Chester, New Hampshire, 46 in the corner of New Hampshire, 48 in Concord and Manchester, New Hampshire, 53 in Nashville, New Hampshire, 57 in Portsmouth, New Hampshire, and 53 degrees up in Portland, Maine. Here, take a look at the surface map around the country shows us cold station front from south central California, stretching in the up in the mountain region and up in the central Wyoming and up in the east central Montana, merging with a warm front from east central Montana down from North Dakota down from western Minnesota, and a pink front from northeast Montana, stretch up into central Saskatchewan here, and a cold front from Manitoba, stretching in from central Ontario down from Quebec. And it's a station front through Saskatchewan here. Yes, cold front from northeastern tip of Mexico, stretching right to the station front from off the Louisiana Gulf Coast, stretching all the way out to the Carolinas and split to the cold front, stretching out to sea. And we got a front bar from central Arkansas down from northwestern Louisiana, and a front bar from southeastern tip of Oregon down from central Idaho down for southwestern Montana, and a front bar from south central Alberta down for southeastern British Columbia down for north central portions of Washington State. We got high pressure in the Great Lakes and western Texas here, and we got low pressure in southeastern Utah, southeastern Montana, and west central Saskatchewan, and northeastern Georgia, and off the North Carolina coastline here. 51 degrees in Detroit, 56 in Pittsburgh, 55 in Washington, D.C., 67 in Atlanta, Georgia, 79 in Miami, Florida, 71 in Brownsville, 58 in Dallas, Texas, 59 in Kansas City, Missouri, 56 in Chicago, 62 in Minneapolis, St. Paul, 60 in Omaha, Nebraska, 37 in Great Falls, Montana, 47 in Seattle, 56 in San Francisco, 62 in Los Angeles, it's 68 in Las Vegas, it's 34 in Salt Lake City, 64 in Denver, 89 in Phoenix, Arizona, and 65 out in Albuquerque, New Mexico. Here. Alright. Take a look at the map situation, radar situation, and it shows a lot of rain showers off the Nantucket coastline here. And seeing a few spotty specks of drizzle around west central portion of Nantucket here. but otherwise, a lot of showers and moderate to heavy bands weighing off the line coastline and off the Jersey coastline, and it's stretching off the Nantucket coastline, stretching it down for 7th tip of New Jersey and down for southeastern Pennsylvania and around northern Delaware and around Maryland and the western portions of Virginia, down for east central portions of Kentucky here, and a line of showers and storms from stretching through North Carolina, and a line of showers and storms off the North Carolina coastline here, and a line of showers and storms in central and western portions of Georgia, stretching in northern and east central portions of Alabama and for southern portions of Tennessee and stretching in northern portions of Mississippi and around central Arkansas. Showers and storms off the Gulf states and stretching off the southeastern portion of Texas and off the northeastern portions of Mexico here. And a spotty rain showers in central and west central and southwestern portions of Missouri, and a line of rain showers in the north central portions of Mexico, stretching in southeastern Arizona, and a line of clouds with some rain showers from central and northern portions of Mexico, and some spotty rain showers from central and western portions of Colorado, and for eastern portions of Utah, and the southwestern portions of Wyoming here, and a lot of snow showers in northeastern Utah, stretching in the east central portions of Idaho, and a line of rain showers in the north central portions of Montana, and for southeastern portions of Alberta, and for southwestern portions of Saskatchewan, and some spotty rain showers in the east central portions of Montana, and a line of rain showers in the northeastern portions of Montana, and for northwestern portions of North Dakota here, and some spotty rain, snow showers in the northeastern Utah, stretching down for the Yellowstone Valley of Montana, Idaho, and up to the west central portion of Montana, and some spotty snow showers in the north central portions of Idaho, down for the east central portions of Oregon here. Rain, sleet, and snow showers around the I-5 corridor east of Portland and east of Seattle, and east of Bellingham, and spotty rain showers around the Olympic Peninsula of Washington here, and southern portions of British Columbia and Victoria. And some spotty rain showers with a few heavy moderate bands of rain around southeastern tip of Alaska here. Alright, take a look at satellite loop here, and it shows a lot of clouds coming in much from southern New England and stretching it down for the United States and down for the Great Lakes and stretching it down in the southern states and around the Gulf states, and a line of streak of clouds from southwestern Louisiana coast down for the Texas Gulf Coast and down for eastern and central and west central portions of Mexico here, and a lot of clouds from the Intermountain region stretching up into western Wyoming, Idaho, up to Montana, and a lot of clouds from southern Alberta and for Saskatchewan and for Manitoba and northwestern portions of Ontario, and a line of patchy clouds coming a bunch of British Columbia here, and a line of clouds west central Washington and for Oregon State. And take a look at our forecast discussion around the country here, and it shows heavy rain possible from parts of the central Gulf Coast to the southeast. A front extending from the southeast to the lower Mississippi Valley will be quasi-stationary for Thursday, and in general, showers and thunderstorms will be developing along and south of the boundary from parts of the western Gulf Coast and the lower Mississippi Valley with the south to the southeast for Thursday. As north of the front, rain will develop from parts of the middle of Mississippi Valley eastward to the parts of the United States for Thursday, and meanwhile, a front extending from the northern high plains to the Great Basin will move eastward to the northern plains to the Southern Rockies by Wednesday morning as the southern parts of the system will stall over the central Southern High Plains to the Southern Rockies by Thursday. The northern part of the system will move northeastward in the central Canada Wednesday evening into Thursday. As snow develop over the northern and central Rockies by Tuesday evening as the snow land over part most of the northern Rockies by Wednesday evening will expand into the parts of the Southern Rockies and Great Basin Wednesday evening into Thursday. In addition, rain will develop over parts of the northern High Plains that will move into the northern plains by Wednesday evening and by Thursday morning. As rain also develop over parts of the central plains on Thursday morning, as showers and thunderstorms will likewise develop over parts of the southern plains by Thursday morning too. Here. Alright, take a look at forecast discussion around the region here. High pressure and dry weather will move overnight, less than a Thursday. One disturbance moves across New England Friday then. Cold front crosses on Saturdays. Weak high pressure falls on Sunday as Midwest system forms Sunday and swings up to the Great Lakes Monday. This may bring rain to the southern New England sometime on Patriots Day. Weak front boundary vision across the region to moment by local observation and accompanying wind shifts, and also within radar data as fine scatters are pushed south of the region. We'll see a dry and quiet forecast period and maybe a shower clip at the The west says clouds swinging in the morning beyond the main and mid-level impulse says echoed by the previous forecaster. High clouds obscuring the satellites from effectively observing low cloud fog that could be initial HRR suggestion show low. Clouds fog for the Cape and Islands and already Nantucket under 2 miles of visibility at a time, so I assume that the advective S4 of higher over the cooler waters is lending to the development of soupy conditions at a defective flow is weak and would expect to be potentially scaled by the weak frontal boundary followed by normally for the time only expected some visibility issues for the far southeastern shoreline Massachusetts here. Some slight modification of 2 points, but the temperatures remain on track lows down around the mid-30s to upper 30s here. Alright, let's take a look at some weather notes here. Clear overnight here. Partly most skies by tomorrow. Expected tomorrow's highs 56 to 63 degrees for the Cape and Islands here. South Shore is going to be 61 to 67 degrees and also Rhode Island here. And northwestern Boston 62 to 67 degrees and Boston area see 62 to 67 degrees. Thursday, stay nice and cloudy clouds sort of whirling late Thursday night and a few rain showers will be expected Friday here. One model says the best chance of rain will be western Berkshires and western Connecticut and in the eastern state of New York. And another model says the Cape and the Islands could see rain, but we'll keep you posted here. Okay, Peter. Okay. Overnight, cloud skies and gradually becoming podcast skies. Low about 42 degrees. Calm wind. For Wednesday, sun skies about 64 degrees. Low for about 5 to 10 miles per hour. What's that? Cool skies low about 34 degrees. Low for about 6 miles per hour. For Thursday, sun skies about 59 degrees. Low for about 5 miles per hour. Common in the morning here. Thursday, podcast skies low about 3 degrees. South for about 6 miles per hour. For Friday, chance of showers may after 7 a.m. Most of the skies about 61 degrees and chance of precipitation is 40%. Friday, podcast punch fog after 2 p.m. Otherwise, most of the skies got low about 47 degrees. For Saturday, chance of showers, punch fog before 8 a.m. Otherwise, most of the skies got about 60 degrees. Chance of precipitation 30%. Sorry, chance of showers, most of the skies got low about 45 degrees. Chance of precipitation 40%. Sunday, most of the skies got about 50, low about 39 degrees. Monday, chance of showers, most of the skies got about 58, low about 42 degrees. Chance of precipitation 35%. And Tuesday, most of the skies got about 38 degrees. Peters with a phrase of the night of Wonder Wednesday on tap. People say have a good night with a good positive. See you tomorrow morning. Good night.